Good evening and welcome to video blog number 9 for the blog heavyhops.blogspot.com. You've joined me on a very dark and very cold evening here in Avignon in the south of France. Very much like a Scottish evening, where coincidentally I will be this time next week going home for 2 weeks for the Christmas and New Year period. This evening I've decided to pick a very unseasonal beer for some reason. It's very dark and cold out there, and I've picked this for some strange reason. Don't know if you can see that, but that is Augustijn. It is another Belgian beer. It rates in at 8%. This is the standard Augustijn. They do various different types. They do a blonde and they also do a grande cuvée, but this is the original Augustijn. So, crack this open. It's a little bit lively, but hopefully it will stay in. Okay, so I can already smell it. It's got a very Belgian nose to it already. It's not even in the glass, and already it's got a huge aroma to it. So, I don't know if you can see that there, but it's pouring a lovely kind of very fizzy, as you can see on the camera there. It's pouring a nice kind of orangey golden colour. The head's great on it. The head seems to be quite thick on this as well. So, wow, very Belgian smell there. Generally nothing that I would say sets it kind of away from much else really. It's quite a standard Belgian smell if you like. So let's give it a taste and see if it's any more special. Wow. Okay, so immediately kind of went straight to the back of my throat, and it's not a taste I'm convinced I entirely enjoy. It's good, don't get me wrong, this is a good example of a Belgian, but there's just something about it that's not quite as rounded, not quite as sophisticated, I suppose you could say, as a lot of the other Belgians I've tried. There's just something that I can't quite put my finger on that I don't really like about it. I wouldn't say I hate this beer, and I definitely wouldn't say that I wouldn't try it again. There is the possibility that this is a bad bottle, that this is a bad batch of this beer. It could have been badly kept, I don't know. But generally it's not something that I want to sit down and drink every night, but then there are very few beers that I would want to sit down and drink every night. This one, on the other hand, definitely isn't one of those. I will hopefully re-review this in the new year, in 2010, just to see whether this was a particularly bad bottle or not. Personally for me though, I will be finishing this bottle tonight, but certainly if the next bottle tastes like that does, I don't really think I'll be repeating the. I don't think I'll be repeating this experience very often, anyway. Yeah, quite an average Belgian, really. Certainly not one of my favourites. Not one of the best ones I've tried recently, anyway. But I have spoilt myself recently and has a lot of absolutely cracking Belgians recently. On a slightly different note, as I said, I'm going back to Scotland in a week's time. James Watt from Brewdog has very kindly sent me a bottle of Tactical Nuclear Penguin, which is going to go along with the one that I bought. So, one of them will be opened before New Year or just after New Year, depending on when it arrives. And I'll be keeping the other one and aging the other one, of course, in the cold. So, over the next few weeks, we will have lots of video reviews. We'll have some joint video reviews as well, hopefully with my friend David Bald. So the two of us will get together and review some beers then as well over New Year. As I said, Tactical Nuclear Penguin video blog to come in the next few weeks as well. So stay tuned to the blog. Visit us at heavyhops.blogspot.com or watch the other videos on YouTube. As I said, this is our 9th video blog now, and not really been running the blog for that long. So thanks to the people who have been watching. I hope you had a good night, and I hope it's a little bit warmer than it is here wherever you are. Good evening.